an important motto that I apply to my life, and it's called a season, a reason, and a lifetime. Some people you meet for a season, some people you meet for a reason, and some people you meet for a lifetime, or stay in your life for a lifetime. And Jiu-Jitsu was the reason. Jiu-Jitsu was my calling, and Jiu-Jitsu was the reason that I met Laura, and both Jiu-Jitsu and Laura are my lifetime. Going away from home sometimes, like, it sets you back when you come back, like, you know, you realign with, like, I call it connectedness, you know, or they call it connectedness, but you realign with your connectedness. And what I mean by that is, like, as soon as I landed down on that plane, the first place I came, I didn't stop and get food. I came right here to teach class, because this is what I love to do, and this is what I want to do with my life. A lot of people don't believe in love at first sight. I know that I believe in love at first sight because it happened to me. I was 18 years old, and I was taking my first ever Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class. It happened to be at a kid I went to high schools with house in his basement. And when I arrived, I saw a pretty girl sitting at the kitchen table waiting for class. And instantly when I locked eyes with her, I thought she was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I instantly wanted to start courting her. And then I found out when class had started that she had a boyfriend at the time. So the young lady was Laura here. And
ironically, my ex-boyfriend introduced me to Jiu-Jitsu.
He was the season.
He was the season.
And then it kind of just took off from there.
For us, we wake up, we always go to our local coffee shop.
Need coffee.
Need coffee. Get our day going. Typically bring a book with us, or notes or something that we need to go over for the day. You know, because it's not just about the art of jiu-jitsu, but we also are running a business together. You know, so we like taking that time in the morning and just kind of like decompressing, going over our plan for the day and our plan for the week, and hanging out together before the day really gets going.
Jiu-Jitsu's our whole life. Jiu-Jitsu's kind of touched our lives in every way possible for the better. All of our friends are through Jiu-Jitsu. Even our dog is named after the founder of Judo, Jigoro Kano, so our dog's name is Kano, and we named him that. It was like the perfect name for him because he's extremely like assertive, you know, he's a very assertive dog.
So gentle.
Yeah, so gentle, exactly.
Yeah, he's our little mascot, he's here all the time.
Are we gonna have a good class? Yes. Are we gonna pay attention when I say Jiu-Jitsu goggles? What's everyone gonna do?
Good job, back in the line.
Good frog.
Jiu-Jitsu is our life, you know. We're here 7 days a week, multiple times a day. We have 15 children together that we teach on the mats, and being able to, you know, pass on our love for this sport, you know, not only to adults but to the kids, and like, you know, working together, and we're required to problem solve on a daily basis, both on the mats and off the mats.
Core of Jiu-Jitsu, the sport or the art is about problem solving. You know, every time you step onto the mat, you're solving a problem. Someone's bigger than you, trying to lay on you or trying to submit you, and you have to solve that problem right then and there on the spot. And the way that I would do this is I wouldn't grab outside the collar like I had just showed. I would grab inside the collar. I'd get my knee on my belly, my knee on his belly, and I would go deep in the collar. I would slice this knee and come here. I think that's really benefited our relationship because, you know, if ever there's any sort of problem, we're able to address it. You know, we kind of get to the point and discuss what the problem at the root is, and then the problem is dissolved or cleared up, you know. And that's really what I feel like Jiu-Jitsu's done for my relationship, is taught us how to problem solve, be it on the mat in Jiu-Jitsu, be it with us as a couple, or anything that happens in our daily lives. Another day of training in the books. It was a rainy day today, and I have a 45-minute drive, but these are the days that you gotta train. Jiu-Jitsu has been my college. You know, it has been the past 10 years of my life that I've dedicated to getting my black belt, and so that was my college, and that was my learning experience has all been through Jiu-Jitsu. The way I socialize with people, the way I relate, you know, with my future wife, and the way we relate with people it's all been Jiu-Jitsu, and the Jiu-Jitsu has been our education as far as you know, business or how to teach people. There's so many aspects to it. I think that our goals as a couple is, you know, we were sitting down for a while, and we both didn't really know what we wanted to do with our life. We didn't think that Jiu-Jitsu was a possibility. I worked a construction job, and Laura was in and out of either a waitressing job or she was going back to school to be just a cook.
To figure it out.
We're just, you know, we were young, we were in our early 20s, and we're just trying to figure out what we wanted to do for the rest of our lives. And when we realized that we could do Jiu-Jitsu and that we could open our own business and we could meet so many people and touch their lives like Jiu-Jitsu's touched our lives, that was a real kind of like factor in what we could do with the rest of our lives with Jiu-Jitsu. I think in the future, Laura and I love to travel. Jiu-Jitsu's brought us all over the world, you know, and we want to continue to do this, and we want to really build up our school and have a massive following, and we want to you know, build the brand of Evolution Grappling Academy together, because the most important thing in my life is Laura, and I'm the most important thing in her life, and there's nothing more special than being able to work with the love of your life on a daily basis and grow together as, you know, business owners, small business owners and entrepreneurs and teachers and training partners. And I think this is such a huge reward, you know, for my life. I'm extremely grateful to have this happen to me.
I like to garden, so I kind of, you know, relate it to that, where we planted a seed 8 years ago, you know, and we've brought it here so far, but we have so much more to grow with it. And the more we put into it, the more attention we give it, you know, the more love we give it, the more love comes back to us. And it's a very rewarding thing to do that with the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
For Laura, just came by. Good to see you back.
2, 3. BJJ!